Hey guys, welcome back to another day in the life of a doctor vlog. Today I'm going to be working a 4 p.m. till 2 a.m. shift in the emergency department, and I really enjoy these shifts because although it messes with your sleep pattern, it does mean that you get your daytime free, and I really like that. Today's been super sunny and gorgeous, and it's meant that I've had some time with Vince and Bonnie at home, so a bit of a win-win situation. Now it's time to get ready and go to work. Sit. Let's go and see what Vince is up to. What are you up to, Vince?
I'm cooking.
Woo, what are you making?
I'm making an egg and a bacon. It's like a bacon and egg.
Is this for lunch?
I assume you want one.
Yes, please. That'll keep me full for work. Dog toys everywhere. And I've been out in the garden this morning, running around with the dog. And the weather's nice enough to have our washing outside, which is lovely. Bonnie is fast asleep at the moment. Yeah, it's just lovely to be able to have some daytime free to play with the dog and get things done around the house. Right, time to go to work. Such a nice day. So glad I managed to get a chance to be outside a bit. Would really rather not be going to work, but I've had a lovely day at home and had a chance to be outside as well. So had my lunch outside, which was very, very nice. Right, so I've just arrived at the hospital. It's about 10 to 4. I'm going to go in and find out where in the emergency department I'm going to be working today. So I make my way into the hospital and I drop my bag off and my coat and I go and report to the consultant in charge of the shift, and he tells me that I'm going to be working in majors today. It's midnight now. I've just finished my break and I am in majors tonight. I've seen some really interesting cases and it's been pretty hectic. We've had a lot of very disruptive patients, so yeah, it's one of those shifts where it's kind of hard to hear yourself think, and there's been lots of different teams coming into the department, so yeah, very busy and a good shift so far. It's a great team on, lots of camaraderie, and yeah, I'm enjoying the shift. But because it has been busy, I got my break quite late, so only 2 hours of the shift left to go. So I'll probably go and see another couple of patients and then get going home, and we can chat about all of the cases I've seen today. Okay guys, it's about 2:30 in the morning. I've just got home from work and I'm whispering because I don't want to wake Vince up. But I'll catch up with you about my shift tomorrow and we'll sit down and do a proper discussion about all the cases. So I'm back home now. Had a lie-in this morning. I'm feeling pretty tired, but it was a good shift and I had a good sleep. So as you can see, still gorgeous sunshine out there, and I'm looking forward to getting outside in the sunshine today. So yeah, yesterday, as I said, it was one of those shifts where there was a really great team on. A lot of challenges arose in the shift. We had quite a lot of alcohol and drug related problems from patients, and a lot of people were very aggressive, and we had to get security and the police involved with a lot of patients yesterday. Lots of shouting and abuse of staff. Lots of threats and some violence. So yeah, it was quite a full-on shift, but we had such a great team on and there was such a great atmosphere amongst the team. We all pulled together, and yeah, it's shifts like that although there are challenges that come up, and there always are challenges at work, when the team all pulls together, it kind of makes me really proud and happy to do the job that I do, and makes me feel really lucky to be part of a team like that. So it was a good shift despite the challenges. So the first patient I saw was someone with chest pain, and as I've said in pretty much all of my videos where I do these case discussions, when you're seeing someone with some pain in a particular point in their body, you start to think about the differential diagnoses, so the things that could be going on, and you want to rule out the most serious life-threatening emergencies, and you think about the anatomy in the area that they are describing the pain. So In the chest, there's loads of different structures. There's the heart, obviously, the lungs, the great vessels, the ribs, the muscles, the skin, and you start to sort of think about the organs that are in that area and what could be causing the pain. So a full history, an examination, and then moving on to investigations. So took a full history from him, and we use a mnemonic when we're taking a history about pain from someone that helps us to remember the questions that we need to ask to help us to kind of come up with a diagnosis, and that is Socrates. So we think about this, we ask about the site of the pain, the onset of the pain, what time did it come on. And if someone is describing pain in the night or when they were sleeping, you want to know, did they wake up and then the pain started, or did it actually wake them from sleep? And any pain that wakes someone from sleep is significant. The character of the pain, how would they describe it, whether it's sharp and stabbing or is it a dull ache? Does it radiate, so pain that moves from one area to another, or pain that causes a pain in another area of their body? That's important. Are there any associated symptoms, so shortness of breath, nausea and vomiting, palpitations, sweating? Those are all sort of important things that we want to ask about with chest pain, because those sort of things could indicate an NSTEMI or a STEMI, heart attack. Then timing, does the pain come and go? Has it been there constantly? Did the pain just come on for 1 hour and then leave? So really drilling down into the timing of the pain. Exacerbating and relieving factors, so anything that makes the pain go away or anything that makes the pain worse, and the severity of the pain. And we love to grade the severity in medicine, and we ask patients about how bad their pain is out of 10, with 10 being the worst pain they've ever experienced and a 1 being very, very manageable. And that's important, because if someone's come in with 10 out of 10 pain and then we give them some pain relief and then it sort of helps calm the pain, that can give us an idea of how well we are helping them with their symptoms. So yeah, full history, and then examining the patient, and then doing the investigation. So for this patient, I did a full set of bloods, including a troponin, which is a blood test that tells us if there's been any cardiac muscle damage. Important to help decide or help rule in or rule out a heart attack. The next patient I saw was someone who had fallen and had broken their hip and their wrist, unfortunately. So had some x-rays and ended up coming in and staying in hospital for that, to have the hip repaired and the wrist in a cast. I saw an elderly patient who'd come in with gastroenteritis, so they had diarrhea and vomiting, and with diarrhea and vomiting, actually that can be a symptom of COVID, especially in the elderly population. So that patient initially went to the COVID assessment unit but had a negative COVID swab and then came round to us in the non-COVID side. And then, as I mentioned, saw lots of patients who'd had illicit drugs and alcohol intake, and as restrictions are being lifted, we're seeing more and more people coming in after ingesting large amounts of alcohol and drugs. I think the pressure that everyone's been feeling in lockdown, and that desire to go out and see friends and take alcohol and drugs is definitely there, and we're seeing a lot of it in A&E at the moment when things go wrong. So yeah, that was my shift. I hope you guys have found this interesting, and I've got loads more vlogs and case discussions if you want to see more of what I get up to at work and what the day in the life of a doctor is really like. I work in A&E, but I've got loads of other vlogs of areas that I've worked in around different hospitals and different departments. So I hope you find those interesting. And if you'd like to see more different videos, then give me some ideas in the comments below. If you've got ideas of videos you'd like to see, then let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my content, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.